And Tra means resource or tool. So visible light is only between 380 to 700 nanometers. So now you worshipped, you have carried your karma is going to bring you back to that place. And because of that karma, you are going to worship in the front of the Shivling. So your energies that you stored in that Shivling, now they will be giving the benefit to you also. Hello viewer, Namaste. So today I am going to tell you something which is the core of Vedic theory as well as mysticism. It is Tantra, Mantra and Yantra. So whenever we listen to this word Tantra, we have a varied kind of feelings. We create a picture sometimes of a person wearing all sorts of mysterious kind of clothes, shabby looking faces. This is the reason I wanted to explain you what actually is Tantra. And sometimes it is also related to Tantra sex, which is actually wrong. So what is Tantra? Basically, Tantra is made up of two words, Tan and Tra. So if we divide these two words, it becomes Tan. Tan means body. And Tra means resource or tool. Means whenever you use this body to achieve something divine, that is called as Tantra. So how can you use this body to achieve something divine? You can use this body by yoga. So yoga is also a part of Tantra. Even mudras are a part of Tantra. All the activities, even if you are worshipping, so that is also a part of Tantra. Let's say for example, some person is going into the temple and he's just doing Aarti. So what you do in Aarti is you have a plate and you put some camphor on the plate and light that camphor and rotate it, and by singing some songs and ringing some bells and all that. So that seems as if you are doing something for the deity or something for the statue. No, that's not the case. The person who is holding that plate and the people who are surrounding him, they are getting benefited by the fire bath that they are taking. Because camphor has got certain properties. When you light the camphor, the light radiates radiations which are very beneficial for the body. So when you light that camphor and do like this, and it is done on a certain period, say sometimes in the early morning, then after the sunset, or in some cases before the sunset. That Aarti is not done for the God, it is done actually for the people who are holding it. So that is also a Tantra. Any kind of an activity that you are doing, everything is a Tantra and everything has a scientific value. Why I say scientific? Because anything that has some kind of radiation and it is affecting to you, might be possible, we might not understand that science right now. But in future, we might understand many things and that can help us live a better life. But Vedic theory has explained so many things that can be proved scientifically, and there are some things that has to be proved. There are many things, if we talk about later ages, people used to say this is all rubbish, this is not possible. But now people have accepted it. When Vedic theory used to talk about cosmic radiations, people used to say, oh, what is this cosmic radiations? When Vedic theory used to say that sunlight which is visible, that is not the only sunlight. Light spectrum is very wide. Instead of a spectrum, there was some other word. But light spectrum is very wide and we are able to see very, very limited amount of that spectrum. So visible light is only between 380 to 700 nanometers, which means we are able to see only 0.0035%. That's it. Such a small fraction of light is visible to us, and we say that we know everything in this world. These are our senses. So mysticism and Vedic theory is all about taking you beyond our senses, right? Something that is above the senses. So in that definitely some things will be explained, can be related to whatever we see through our senses. So that can be scientifically proven. And whatever goes beyond that senses, that is a little difficult to prove scientifically. But some things, like say I told you about the light. So this is being proved now. In a similar fashion, so many different things. In Vedic theory, when you talk about the geography, the word that is used is Bhugol. Bhu means earth, Gol means round. So Vedic theory since last 12,000 years has been talking about round earth. Everything that you do where your body is involved, all the kind of processes that you do where your body is involved, that is called Tantra. So this is just a basic definition. So in future there will be videos where I'll explain and elaborate the types of Tantra and how can the person be benefited out of it. Then second thing is mantra. So in mantra, tra remains the same. Tra, as I told you, it means resource. Tra means resource or tool. So man means thought process. All memories that are there in your body, right? So thoughts, when used as a tool or a medium to achieve something. So how can you use your thoughts? In fact, each and every cell in our body has some kind of a memory. If some of your known person touches you from behind, right, then you got to know that who is touching you. So what is that? That is the memory that was there in the cell. And memory of the cell is responsible for creation of structure. Say, skin cells will create skin only. They will not start creating something else. So that is the memory in that cell. That is how they are creating only skin. The cells of your, say, the flesh, they will create only flesh. They will not start creating skin from inside. So that is the cell memory. So there are various kind of memories in each and every type of cell. So those cells might look similar. If you check the skin cell as well as the cell of your flesh, both look quite similar. But because their memory makeup is different, that is why they are behaving differently. So this is the memory that is creating our whole structure. In the same manner, we have memory in our thoughts. We memorize things. We since the time we were born, we kept on learning something or the other. Whatever I'm talking to you, I learned it from somewhere, right? That is how I'm talking to you. So, and your whole personality is dependent upon the thoughts that you carry, the reverberations that are moving inside your body. And when you alter and make some changes into those reverberations, there can be big differences in your personality, your behavior, way you interact with people and everything. So there can be some processes by which some positive changes can be made in your personality, isn't it? So this is what is called as mantra. So when you make some positive changes which are responsible for elevating your personality, elevating the environment that you live in, elevating your interaction with the people. A lot of research has been done in this area, in the Vedic theory, and there are some words that have been created. And those words, if repeated in a certain manner, they have the capability of bringing those changes. So when you say Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, so that is actually a name. So when you are chanting that name, so there are certain kind of emotions. Emotions are also memory, right? Emotions are certain kind of reverberations that is going inside. It's a memory process. It's a cohesive process of memory that is going on inside your body. So when you chant a name and you develop an emotion for that name, then this has a potential of bringing some kind of very positive changes in your body. And the second is the Bij mantras. So Bij mantras do not require your emotions. They are certain reverberations. When they are chanted the way it should be, they have a capability of bringing a very, very positive change. In fact, it is called Bij, the seed. So Bij means seed. So it is called Bij mantra, seed mantra. The reason is that when you sow a seed in the soil, what happens is it grows into a plant, then it becomes a tree, and then starts bearing the fruit. In the similar manner, if you keep on chanting some kind of a mantra, then it slowly starts entering into the reverberations that are already going into your body. So what you are doing is you are altering the reverberations. You are adding some new reverberation into the body. So that is man and tra. So man is the reverberations that are going into your body, and tra is the resource. So when you are using your thought process, your memory as a resource, that is called as mantra. And third is yantra. So yantra, if we translate it, it is machine, any kind of a machine. Even your mobile phone, any kind of gadgets, everything is a machine. So that is known as yantra. So yantra or a machine is productive. When you keep it, it's an outside object. So if we do sandhi vicheda or divide this word, that is tra remains the same, and yan means object. So when some object is utilized and that is used to make something which can help you achieve the divine objective, that is called a yantra in the mystic perspective. So any kind of a statue, geometric diagram, or any shivlinga, everything is a yantra. So when you worship a statue, what you are doing is, that is an external object. Or say for you are worshipping a shivlinga, then it is an external object. Then shivling is meant for meditation. While most of the statues of the deity, what you do is you go there, sit in front of the statue, close your eyes. And when you close your eyes, then you try to create an image of that statue inside you. So when that image is created, that image is created inside you, and second thing that is happening is your energies are interacting with that statue. So there are two kind of different interactions happening. One within yourself, second within that statue. So when you keep on worshipping that statue, the time comes that statue starts working as a gateway for the divine world. In the same fashion, if you are worshipping Shivlinga, so what will happen is, Shivlinga has got very deep perspective. So when you start worshipping a Shivlinga, what you are doing is, you are normally sitting and meditating in front of the Shivlinga. Although people do a lot of different activities, so I'll not go into the depth of those activities, but if you are sitting and meditating, so you could have meditated anywhere instead of sitting on in front of the Shivling. But when you sit in front of the Shivling, close your eyes and meditate, your energies are interacting with that Shivling. So because you are meditating, your energies have to be positive, right? So those positive energies are interacting with the Shivling. Now what is happening is, because it is interacting with the Shivling, that Shivling is also energized. So you are the person who is energizing that Shivling. So in this process, you have gained because of your meditation, and that Shivling is energized. So when next time you are sitting, you can easily meditate. The reason is that Shivling already energized, and once you just sit in front of it, you can easily match the energies of that Shivling. And not only you, anybody who comes, anybody who is coming over there and sitting, he can easily match the energies with those energies that are already there in the Shivling, or reverberations that are emitting out of the Shivling. So he can easily match, and he will be benefited. And not only now, even after we are gone, the generations that are about to come, they will be having the benefit of that Shivling. And when I talk about those generations, definitely you are also going to come back. So now you worshipped, you have carried your karma is going to bring you back to that place. And because of that karma, you are going to worship in the front of the Shivling. So your energies that you stored in that Shivling, now they will be giving the benefit to you also. It's a very deep kind of a process. Although there are various aspects to it, but because we are talking about the broader perspective, so let's not go into the depth of it. So this is what is Tantra, Mantra and Yantra. And this is the core of Vedic theory. Anything that you do has to have either relation with all three or any one or two of them. Right. So thank you for today, and hope you are enjoying these videos. Take care. Namaste.